What is good, guys? This is Charles from Team COG coming at you guys here with a Utopia test hand. So I actually recently uploaded a combo video that I actually uploaded months ago. You know what? That's what I get for, working all my hours, being in the medical field, just being kind of like driven like a workhorse. I completely forgot, so I uploaded you guys kind of a refresher video by accident. So anyway, I thought I'd bring you guys some test hands here to show you guys like what this deck can do and like some of its huge potential, and showing you like the different avenues of play. It's technically a 2-card combo deck that you need 1 level 4, 2 level 4 monsters in order to play to get the bare minimum combo. So like that's really what I want to show you guys here, is that how you do that and like the different lines of play that you can do. But before I continue, guys, if you guys enjoy the playmat, happen to enjoy the sleeves I'm using, check out Imperium Duels down in the links down in the description below. And then if you guys want to help support the channel, hit that join button, become a member. And again, all the way up till May 19th, I'm going to announce that we are doing our first ever TCG, or Team COG TCG. Well, it's TCG format. Team COG Remote Duel Tournament. Free entry, free prizing. Just join the Discord down in the links down in the description below and wait for further announcements. So without further ado, just to kind of get through this, because I go to work here in a little bit, I want to go ahead and get you guys this test hand video. So we're going to quickly shuffle it up here and get into the first test hand. Okay, guys, first cut. There we go. Let's go ahead and see what our first test hand is. Utopia, Ascended Sage, the Phantom Knights rank up magic launch. So this is an engine I've been testing for a while. So I'm going to probably be able to showcase this to you guys this time. However, I do not plan to play this engine much longer. I just think that it takes one more brick in the deck and stuff like that. So we're just going to go ahead and draw Rhoda and Monoto pickup. So this is actually really good. This hand is kind of jacked. So we're going to start with pickup because this is the first thing they can ash. And then we're going to go ahead and grab Para. We'll go ahead and grab Para here. Darn Imperium sleeves are too smooth, guys, too smooth. So we'll go ahead and grab Para here. And instead of firing off Para, we're going to hold it till we get the double or nothing in our hand. But we'll go ahead and fire off reinforcements of the army here to go ahead and grab us the Armed Sage. This hand's actually quite busted. I actually don't know exactly what route we're going to take here. So we'll go ahead and we'll special summon out the Ascended Sage because, oh no, we messed up already. Darn, okay. Never mind, back it up here, guys. Already have a mistake. So special summon out the Ascended Sage first. I keep forgetting this card says you must control no cards, not no monsters. Then activate this, grabbing Para. There we go. Now we're back on the right track, so all the people can't come at me in the comment section. So special here. Go ahead and activate Armed Sage to go ahead and special summon itself here. And then we'll just go ahead and overlay here for our Utopia double. So now that we've overlaid for double, we get an effect of Ascended to grab us a rank up. So we're going to go ahead and grab the rank up Utopia Force, I believe. That's what I think is the correct call here. And then we could even go like farther, but we'll go ahead and detach here to add double or nothing and then rank up. So we'll grab ourselves the double or nothing and then we'll move all the way up to here and rank up into our Utopia. And I'm doing this simply because I want to free space. Now there is, like I said, there's tons of different combo lanes we could have done, right? So like we could have summoned Utopia, sent this to grab ourselves a XYZ change tactics and been drawing cards. You guys can't really see, but we still have Utopia here. So like we could still be doing that. We could have done that, but I'm going to do this, the send to grab the counter trap to more solidify our board state here. Just because the counter trap's really good. But we could have technically sent this to grab change tactics, and then we'd be drawing cards right now, which is something we can show in the later test hand, of course. And then we're just going to go ahead and smack on Utopia Ray, and then we'll just fire off the Utopia Force, kind of smacking on here the big old guy Dragonar. There we go, Dragonar goes here. And then now guys, we just kind of have we have a lot of stuff we can do, so I'll go and fire off Para, pitching double or nothing to add these two guys right here. We'll then go Dragonar effect, detaching 2 to go ahead and bring out. Normally we go for Leo Ray, but since we happen to draw the Phantom Knight rank up here, we're actually going to be able to do something pretty cool, which I'll show you the main reason why you play this. So we just summon out the Mind Hacker, the effect of the Hyper Force or Hyper rank up attach itself. You then can use the effect of this right here, detach, and then banish 1 card face down from your opponent's extra deck, so you get rid of that pesky like Verte or Verte targets. And then we go ahead and we can special summon out the Utopia, use Utopia's effect to go ahead and send pickup to grab us the counter trap, which will grab Numbers Protect. And then we'll go ahead and we will normal summon Onomatopoeia. We'll then special summon out Gaga Coat. You can either use Utopic's effect or the Coat's effect to do that. And then this is where we just kind of go off in a different avenue here. So we can go here to the rank 4 into, I would go for Dweller. We'll go ahead and just detach the Utopic to go and fire off Dweller now. Use Zubancho's effect to reborn back out Utopic Onomatopoeia. And then we'll overlay here for, we could go for technically Traptrix Rafflesia. We go for Tornado Dragon. We go for a lot of things actually. And I think maybe that might be the correct call, is Rafflesia. Go for Rafflesia. And then we just set 2 cards and we pass. So then during the opponent's turn, during the standby phase, we can go ahead and fire off Dragonar here. If we want to, I recommend just going ahead and getting it done in case they decide to stop, you know, or they decide to Twin Twisters this. But like, even like, here's the thing, right? So like, you have numbers to protect the rank up, because like this has to be done during the main phase. So during the standby phase, you can just bring out Harbinger, and then Harbinger will equip the right here. So like, even if they try that Twin Twisters during the standby phase, which I highly doubt they know that you have this, you can protect it with numbers protect. And then like, if they do have any like multiple ways to get rid of this, like look at our board right now, guys, we actually have 1, 2, like we still have like 3 interruptions. But anyway, then during the main phase, when your opponent passes priority, you can fire off the Phantom Knights, rank up magic launch, and you go into Caliuga. Don't forget to equip this guy here, and there we go. That's your opponent. I think that's the inboard. That is the inboard, and that's just, the hand was just awesome, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, but like those hands, we get those hands quite a bit, and then there's gonna be some hands that we get that are just like 2 level 4s, and that's all we can do. But I digress. We'll just quickly jump into another test hand, so like I don't take too much of your guys' time here. All right, guys, so we're all shuffled up here. We're just gonna go ahead and do a quick cut, like we always do. And let's go and see our first 5 cards. We're going to see Ash Blossom, Onomatopoeia, the Glove, and Zexal Construction. So this hand, again, seems kind of iffy, but it's actually pretty crazy, and I'll show you guys why here. So we're going to go and activate Zexal Construction right off the bat, revealing Ash Blossom to go ahead and grab ourselves the Ascended. So then this gets put back, and we get the Ascended Sage. Then we'll go ahead and fire off Onomatopoeia. So this, well, no matter what, we have to do this. Like, our hand is not that great in the sense. We technically, well, I'll take that back. We could normal summon or special this normal Glove. Wait till we get to the, that's probably the best. No, we waste our normal summon that way. So I think the only route we got to do is we got to risk it for the biscuit, is we got an Onomatopoeia, pitching Glove. Now, I argue that because like if they ash this, we're kind of, you know, up the creek without a paddle. However, they probably would have ashed this, to be honest with you. So like, this right here is pretty much safe. However, you could technically do like another route if you wanted to. You could have like committed your normal summon to Glove, but I don't recommend. This guy is your best normal summon right here in the entire deck, and I feel like you need to keep your normal summon to that at all costs, sort of thing. But this right here, we're gonna get a lot of powerful plays going on here. These cards in Junction right here are just pretty insane. So we'll go ahead and special summon out the Ascended Sage, which is pretty much the heart and soul of the deck, to be honest with you. Special out Ascended Sage. I will go ahead and normal summon Utopic Onomatopoeia. We'll activate the effect of the Imperm, Veiler, Chalice, whatever here. We can still special summon out the Zubabancho here, but we'll just special summon him out anyway. And then we'll go ahead and overlay here for our Utopia. Now, I always go for double, just because double is pretty much the best one to be able to play around hand traps. Because like if you normal summon normal Utopia and they ash your ability to add a rank up, you just have a Utopia sitting there, and Utopia is not that good anymore. So double effect to add a rank up. So we'll go ahead and we'll grab ourselves the rank up magic, this one right here, hyper rank up magic Utopia Force, and then we'll go ahead and we'll detach the Utopic Onomatopoeia to go ahead and grab ourselves double or nothing, and we'll go ahead and rank up here for Dragonar, or not Dragonar. We'll go for Utopia, and we'll just fire on up here for the here. So I'd also like to note that before we went here, we actually did have a way to make Rafflesia before our 5th summon as well. You just take this and you'd use Gloves effect to come back, overlay there, make Rafflesia over here in the far corner, and then you do the same thing you're doing now here. I would just with the Rafflesia smackdown as well. So I'm kind of going balls to the wall. So like, just do take that in mind that this, like, we did have the option there to make a Rafflesia, so we don't get Nib, because Nib is the hardest hand trap that we have to play through. But we'll go ahead and we'll fire off the hyper rank up Magic Force to go ahead and go into Dragonar. We'll detach 2 here to go ahead and bring out Utopia Leo Ray here. So let me clear up this board here a little bit better for you guys. The effect of Hyper Rank Up activates, attaching itself to Leo Ray. We use Leo Ray's effect, detaching. Your opponent cannot respond to that. And we go ahead and find ourselves one of the major bricks in the deck, which is the Twin Sabers, and equipped it to Leo Ray. So now we have 2 monster interruptions right there. So we can go ahead and use Gaga Coat here, Zubabancho Gaga Coat, to bring back this. And then we can, let's see here, we can go here. Probably go ahead and go here now, that since I didn't do it earlier, we'll probably just go ahead and make Rafflesia now. Technically, we could bring back the Dwarf, but I don't see any reason to bring back the Dwarf. Yeah, there's really no reason. We're missing that very pivotal extender, which that combo sequence is just really good for making Rafflesia early because we do have the extender further on to do that. So we'll go right here. We have double or nothing Ash in our hand. During the opponent's turn, we'll fire off Dragonar, and then we'll go ahead and bring out the Hope Harbinger. And of course that triggers the hyper rank up to attach itself. And here's our end board. So we have Ash in hand, 1 impermanence, 1 negate, a monster negate on resolution, Rafflesia, which, you know, can stop a lot of things, and Titanic Galaxy. And the only reason I made Rafflesia here was just so, like, I don't draw into the Gravediggers for turn. You could easily have made Dweller, etc., you know, whatever you truly wanted to make. But yeah, guys, that is it for this test hand. We'll go ahead and jump into another one. But remember, I definitely remember to like, if you have the ability to make Rafflesia, make it, because this deck really loses to Nibiru, like, hard. And, like, the reason I justify playing, like, I think we play a total of 3 bricks in the entire deck, but the reason I justify playing so many is because in conjunction with Zexal Construction, you just are able to put them back, which is crazy. It kind of solves the issue of opening the bricks. So we'll quickly shuffle up here and get into the next test hand. All right, guys. Third test in here, we'll go ahead and do a cut. Actually, notice we're getting some natural light in here today, which is pretty nice. But anyway, let's draw our 5 cards. Rank up, Construction, Change Tactics, Monster Reborn, and Zexal Arm Sage. So, like, this right here is another prime example, right, that I was just talking about. So you never want to see the hyper rank up. You always want to search it off of the Ascended Sage, right? So, like, this is where Zexal Construction comes in handy, especially right now. I mean, our hand is fragile in a sense, you know, to the 1 Ash Blossom, because if we go Zexal Construction, the Ashes, we can't play. But again, it's just hindsight 50-50 on what the player does. This hand is playable depending on what the player has, so we'll go ahead and attempt to fire this off to put back the hyper rank up to go ahead and grab ourselves the Ascended Sage. So there we go. And we're actually going to get to draw a lot of cards this turn. This is going to be a good third test hand here. So Zexal Construction goes to Graveyard. We'll go ahead and we'll activate Change Tactics here. No, we won't. Never mind. I keep forgetting, guys. I keep forgetting. We'll go ahead and special summon out Ascended Sage, activate Change Tactics, and then activate Arm Sage to special summon itself. We'll then overlay here. This is going to be a straight Utopia hand. We're just going to full send, guys. Full send. We'll go ahead and go here. We will go Chain Link 2 to add, Chain Link 1, Change Tactics, and I think, well, I guess I didn't. There, I must have put it back somewhere. I thought I put it back on the top of the deck. Right there it is. And then we'll shuffle and we'll pay 500 to draw. And I'll actually go ahead and put this there to signify how much we draw, because that can come up. So we'll go ahead and go here, and then we'll draw a card. Gravediggers, that's not too good. We'll go and activate Double or Nothing, detach, or not double, yeah, activate Utopia Double to grab Double or Nothing. We go ahead and go up here, and then we'll grab ourselves Double or Nothing. And then we'll get a draw off of Change Tactics. Draw. Astrotopia, that's actually pretty good, to be honest with you. I will go ahead and smack on here to get another draw. We'll go up to 3. This is actually starting to get pretty good, guys. 3. However, we are getting really much into the Nibiru range here, and that is not good. That Nibiru range is not good. I was hoping to draw something. So kind of, if they do have Nibiru, we're at the almighty whim of Nibiru, which we can't really play around. But we'll go and activate Hyper Rank up here to go ahead and grab us up into Dragonar. This will go to 4. So we've paid 2,000. We'll draw a card. We draw this right here, which isn't too bad, I would say. It allows us to do a little bit more different plays, I think. I am technically playing 3 of the rank ups right now. I definitely think that I'm going to cut out the Phantom Knights rank up and just play the rank up Zexal and the Hyper rank up. But anyway, so we can actually get even more draws, I think. Okay, so this is where we're at now. We'll go ahead and detach 2 here for Dragonar to go ahead and special summon out Leo Ray. We'll just summon out Leo Ray all the way over here. No, we'll put Leo Ray right here. And then that'll trigger the hyper rank up to attach, and then we get to draw off of the Change Tactics. So we'll be at 5, draw, drew Para, which is exactly what I was going to go for, which gives us a little bit more firepower here. We'll detach here to go ahead and grab that Twin Saber, just so we do not draw it. Even though if we did draw it, we could summon it and then equip it, thankfully with the Change Tactics. So there we go, Twin Saber right there. So let's see here. Here's our thing. Guys, so this is our hand right here. We've drawn a lot of cards. We've drawn a total of 5 cards here. And we still have Monster Reborn, and we searched Double or Nothing. So, like, we have, technically, we're right on track. But now we have not normal summoned yet, so that's what's important here. So we'll go ahead and special summon out the Astrotopia. Use Astrotopia's effect. I'll just go ahead and pitch the Double or Nothing to go ahead and grab us Numbers Protect, because we want to protect ourselves from everything that's coming our way. And then I also want it to be noted that if we did not grab Numbers Protect, I was going to go for Onomont here, but we actually drew it. So now we'll go ahead and go Onomatopoeia, pitching the rank up to go ahead and grab ourselves the Dwarf and Utopic Onomatopoeia right here. And then we pitch the rank up here because like we can banish it to draw another card because our life points are 2,000 or less than the opponent. But now we get to do some interesting stuff here. So we go ahead and we'll normal summon here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll special summon out using Coat's effect, not on Utopia. We'll go ahead and go up here into Dweller. We will then go ahead and fire off Utopic, special summon out the Dwarf. We'll go ahead and overlay here for Tornado Dragon. So like we have, and the only reason we would like I drew into the Gravedigger, so there's no point in making Rafflesia. So here's what we got right now, right? So like we're kind of loaded. We technically can set 1, set 2 cards, and then technically, honestly, we can then banish this to draw another card. We draw, there we go, nothing too crazy, but banish that to get another card. And then during the opponent's turn, we can fire off the Dragonar again to summon out a Harbinger, and that will grab us attached to the Hyper Rank up. So this is it, guys. This right here is our end board. We have a Spell and Trap Pop, shutting off the graveyard, an Impermanence, an Monster Negate on Resolution, a Spell Negate, an Omni Negate, and Gravedigger. So like, this is crazy. This deck is truly, truly crazy when it gets to go off, and that was all by having XYZ change tactics. And the standard board that you get to is always just these 3 guys right here. So you always end on 3 Eruptions with 2 level 4 monsters, which is exactly what the deck really needs. And all this stuff is just truly extra stuff. And it's like, even if you don't get access to the Sages, like thanks to the Zexal Sage here, Utopic Sage, we always get access to Ascended Sage, which is nice. And even if we do not get access via this way, right, we don't get access to it, we do have the ability to make Utopia double, which allows us to cheat out Dragonar, which allows us to get out the Ray. So we're always breaking even or coming out more. But I think that'll do it for these test hands, guys. Like I said, I got to get ready and go to work. Kind of frazzled. That's probably why the video was a little bit kind of unsequenced and kind of chaotic in a way, but I appreciate you guys coming out and watching it. And yeah, what else can be said? Thank you guys so much. Please remember to stay safe, stay healthy. Without further ado, you guys this is Charles from Team COG, signing out.